What happened to me? Okay, calm down. Just try to pull the narrative together. Okay. Yeah, something like a log, but just for my fucking ow, my head hurts. Am I gonna need clips? I don't remember running any games, so it was definitely like 3 hours straight of important content. Which makes sense because it was the series finale. It was the series finale, right? I know I thought I was writing the season finale, so why? Okay, right. I remember the Awakened were stuck in the void after narrating their own stories to find pieces of the MacGuffin. They couldn't figure out how to get the pieces together, and Steven couldn't narrate because he wasn't actually part of my games. So that left them one player short, but then Thorin and Vincent had the brilliant idea to narrate Hugo back to life. Which worked because, of course it worked. What kind of power of friendship ending would I have if everyone's favorite ray of sunshine stayed dead? Right, that's right. The episode started with Hugo having just come back to life.
Hugo!
No! Oh my god, Thorin, it's so good to see you!
Dude, you never leave us like that again, yeah?
Haley, come here. How did you guys do this?
Well, I guess we, really wanted you back, and here you are.
Haley, make room! Hugo! Hugo, we all missed you so much. We missed you.
Please don't do anything like that ever again.
Oh my god, it's so good to see you, Percy.
Take it.
Come on, let me in. It's not fair. You guys move faster than me. Let me through.
That's where you get in here, man. It's so good to see you.
I can't believe it. Hugo, you're back.
Tommy, my god.
Hugo?
Hey, Grace.
Oh, you bastard! Don't you ever do that again!
It's good to see you too, Grace.
Welcome back, you fucking dickhead.
You too, Vinny. Oh my god. So, hold on. Why are we in a Blockbuster? Junior, why are you looking at me like that?
I'm afraid Murdergod's silence hasn't worn off for him. As for, the Blockbuster...
It's a world to another world, which is exactly what we needed at the moment.
Also, we were returning a movie. No, just kidding. Actually, Murdergod destroyed the lounge, and this is all we have left. A throne of old DVDs, Game Boy Advance games, and Nerds Ropes.
Jeez. She really destroyed the lounge?
Yeah, she kind of fucking lost it. Short version, she used to be a player, turned into a god. She's trying to stop all the other stars, but by turning into one herself and, becoming a black star makes you fucking crazy. So we've been narrating our own stuff and trying to stop her, and involves a lot of glowy shit and somehow turning a bunch of MacGuffins into a sword. Sorry, I know this is a lot. You just came back from the dead. Oh, shit.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot to take in. Like, are you guys okay?
Just about.
Certainly fucking better now.
Certainly not the best.
Who cares? You're back! You're safe! You're back if you're here!
Yeah, I am back. My god, it's good to see all of you again. Oh, wait. Is that Stephen Cutter?
Oh, yes. Hello there. It's nice to meet you. Apologies, I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, we've met You know what? Nice to meet you, Steven.
Likewise.
So, where's Doc?
Well, he's missing. I'm afraid he disappeared suddenly, and it remains unexplained.
Oh. We can just bring him back, right? Like you did with me?
Wonderful as that may be, I'm afraid that's not entirely how that works, Mr. Nantis.
Wait, why not?
Well, Steven tried narrating earlier and it didn't work.
So Doc's gone. He's really gone? Oh my god.
Yeah, I think the whole collective is outside of this particular story.
The what? What's a collective?
Okay, Hugo. So, you know the dudes that showed up whenever Doc wasn't around?
Like, get Millicuddy? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. They all got cut in their names. So, cut collective. It's
Huh.
portmanteau.
Neat. Really, how did y'all bring me back?
Okay, so you know how this place runs on stories?
Yeah.
Well, we kind of just narrated you back into the story. Everything's kind of falling apart right now. But it turns out we can just make things. Which kind of brings us to the MacGuffins.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, so since Lottie's AWOL, everyone's had to take turns running the show for a while. We all just work together to narrate 7 random items that are somehow significant into being, and now we gotta somehow make them into a weapon. Weapon's called a Longinus Blade. Supposedly, I have to use it to slay her, since my role, the hero, bullshit. But, fuck their rules. For now, we just need to get it somehow, and we weren't quite sure how. And we figured, well, can always count on Hugo, and honestly, we needed to win. So all you gotta do is tell a story with some kind of solution to the problem. Speak from the heart.
Huh. Well, have you guys, I don't know, have you tried holding hands together? Like the power of friendship?
Well,
Hey,
that's so
hey,
sweet!
guys, don't be mean. He just got back.
When has the
You're
power
right,
of
I'm
friendship
sorry.
ever worked?
Me just now.
Well,
How's work, didn't
Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
Sailor Moon,
Yeah, alright.
Pokemon, so many
So
others.
anime. We're in an anime.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but it has worked for us before.
I mean, you guys just brought me back, didn't you? I don't think you could have done that without everyone working together, right?
God, I missed you and hate you, you son of a bitch.
Watch it fucking work. Watch it actually fucking work. I swear to God.
Might as well give it a try, right? I mean, after all, it is Mr. Nantis' turn to narrate after all. As far as I see, we just gotta listen.
All right, everyone. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay, everyone, hold hands and just believe.
Oh,
sorry,
God.
sorry,
God.
sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay,
Love it!
okay,
Yes,
gotta
I needed
get
that. I
serious.
needed that.
Okay,
That was real nice.
so I gotta narrate something, right? Just tell a story.
Yeah, we're holding hands, and y'all washed your hands, right?
Well, I mean, they're as clean as they were when I left, so no. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, all right. Look, before we get started, I just want to say thank you. Thank you all. I mean, you all came together to make something truly impossible happen. And you did it. You brought me back. You told your stories. Each one personal, each one special. It was your love that gave me life again. And no matter what happens, you know now that that strength will be there for you. The strength to come together, to believe in each other and make great things happen. My being here is proof of that. Now, with all of us here, there's nothing we can't do. We'll go forward together, hand in hand, as a team, as friends, as a family. Whoa, okay, I guess that did it.
Oh, all right. It's a gun.
All
Huh.
right!
Okay.
Well, I'd imagine a sock with camel would be harder to hold with one hand.
Would you look at that? We saved Christmas.
Oh, it would have been cooler if it was a sword.
Well, now I feel even worse for not being able to do that.
Hey, what matters now is we have the blade. The gun, unless everyone's definition of blade is different to mine.
Well, maybe the Longinus blade really is the friends we made along the way.
No, it's a gun. A really nice one too. That's beautiful finish. But all right. So we've got the thing.
Okay, so as a reminder, shooting her in the face is off the table, right? Since if you kill her, you just turn into murder gun too.
Wait, what?
Right. So apparently this whole thing is like a cycle of sorts. Mr. Reed has been chosen as the hero to stop Miss M, but if he shoots her, which he shouldn't do, by the way, he has to take over the void.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot her. I do not want the fucking responsibilities that she has anytime fucking soon. In fact, what I wanted to do is now gonna be significantly harder. I was gonna try to cut her strings.
With a gun?
In a narrative sense.
Oh, I like narrative.
Yeah, I was expecting a blade.
That is consistent with how things have been, unfortunately. In the narrative, you're the hero meant to kill the villain, so the void gave the hero something he could slay the villain with. But you do not wish to do that, so it made things difficult.
Yeah, well, my plan now has a kink. So, new plan, an adaptation to my usual one, Tear the Void. If it wants me to kill her, or rather the hero to kill the villain, well, fuck that. I ain't gonna play their character bullshit anymore, but unfortunately, I don't have a choice, given I am in fact the character in that story. But
Why is everyone looking at me?
well, in terms of the void, you're ironically the only person not in the play. You're outside the narrative.
Vincent, is that really your best idea?
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of other options. So the void really wants me to kill her, and that's just not happening. And none of you can kill her, because I'm pretty sure anybody in the story who does just starts the cycle over. So
Hmm. Well, what about you, Steven? Are you up for this?
Frankly, I'm not sure this is the greatest idea. Nothing else I have tried in here worked.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Mr. Cutter, that's... Well, I mean, that's kind of the idea, I guess. As long as any of us use the thing, we're kind of stuck in this here story. But you can do whatever you want with it, you know?
Hmm. Well, I am very uncomfortable at another weapon in my hands. But if it helps. I mean, besides, I followed other people's directions all my life. It's the one thing I am good at.
Wait, no, wait, stop. Do you not see what you're all doing? He's uncomfortable with this, and none of us want to be the new god, so we're shoving this onto him. That's That's not fair.
Yeah, not only that, it's a real gamble, regardless. For all we know, we could draw a 22 and Steven gets pegged with a chosen role. But like Vinny said, we don't have a lot of options, so what else can we do?
Maybe not use him as a scapegoat, Haley.
No, Grace, I'm with you here. That was a genuine question. I'm open to ideas that don't have a lot of variables that might end up in Murder God 2.
I don't think it's that risky. I'm sorry, Grace, but what we saw is what happened earlier when he interacted with the Void. All of us have power that ties us in some way to the Void, and that allowed us to interact with it in some way or another, but this was not the case for Steven. But you're right. It is not our decision to decide his fate. Steven, what do you think about all of this?
Were my thoughts not clear before? I apologize.
I think I get it. I mean, things have worked out for us thus far, but I mean, to be honest, if it were me, I'd be worried the whole thing would, well, backfire.
That is correct, Mr. Blackwood.
Look, Stephen, I know we're on a bit of limited time, but please think about this. Please don't do this. If you feel like you're being forced, what do you want to do?
Well, what does that matter?
It matters to me that you're heard.
People listen when I speak, Miss Garden. I was told that my stage presence was rather commanding. If the hero cannot, and should not, play his part, well, for better or worse, I've understudied before.
Fine. And I hope you do the right thing.
It can't hurt to try, right? It's better than just standing around wondering, pondering, debating if it'll work.
All right. Well, first, let's just see what happens if I hand you the damn thing.
Okay. What in the world?
Oh, look at that! It changed into a knife! Oh, that's so convenient and much more fashionable.
Yeah, just as expected. All right, great. So, I can't do anything without killing her. You have a choice here. So, the question is, what do you think? What do you want to do? Will you work with us? Because I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do.
I think she's dangerous, Mr. Reed. And I think every moment she still has power is a moment that puts everything and everyone else in danger. If you believe I can put a stop to it, I will do whatever is necessary to bring her reign to an end.
Okay, but does that mean you're willing to work with me here?
You trusted me enough to hand me a weapon. The least I can do is trust you in return.
Right. Thank you, Stephen.
As for me, I think I made my presence known a bit after that. With our heroes having finally obtained the legendary weapon, it was time for the final test. Right! A great spiraling tower for my awakened to climb, each facing a personal test on a different floor. They all performed admirably, at least I think. Yeah, they did. They definitely did. Ezra, let's see, he faced the mirror and finally gave himself permission to become more than his mother wanted for him. Haley faced her depression and fear of her own self-interest in the Smash Bros. Ring, and then she landed a perfect knockout, so she finally came to realize she truly cared for others no matter what her demons told her. Or should I say, King DD Depression? Well, I officially remember the fact that I'm not funny. Anyway, right, so Yugo guided himself through his own fear of parenting responsibility, embracing the childlike fear with kindness and exiting as old friends. Thorin wandered the dark woods, but came to understand that with the help of his friends, he was never truly alone. Valencia faced the stern judgment and demands of her father and claimed her role on the throne, determined to be more than her bloodline insisted she be. Junior, while still silenced by my rogue finger snap, right, because he was silenced, faced the memory of Christine. She, or rather, he, finally gave himself permission to work on himself a little bit as opposed to solely serving others. Percy faced a winding road with dozens of branching paths, and I know he struggled, but he did finally come to understand that there was no perfect choice. Any path was fine as long as he moved forward. Tommy sat down for a chat with Death, but decided to not rest just yet. His friends needed him, after all. Grace found herself back in the Blitz and rushed to save her uncle, only to remember that he was already gone, and she needed to stop letting him drag her down. Vincent found himself back in his hometown bar chatting with Samuel Crane, having to come to terms with the fact that he needed to find his will to live to get home again. Right, yes, right. So, all their personal tests and character arcs were completed, so they finally arrived at the top of the tower, which was my throne room and the place of the final battle. And that... No, wait. There wasn't a final battle, right? There wasn't a fight at all, so... Why does everything hurt? And here we are. The awakened have at last faced their demons one by one, growing stronger with each step. All that remains is the final trial, the denial of fate herself. Hello everyone, good to see you in the flesh again. I'll admit, I'm impressed you made it. I thought for sure I had one or two of you.
Okay, Sephiroth, we got through your little castle, faced our DD demons. What's the deal now?
Probably another monologue, or maybe just another shocking twist that we could dwell on.
Okay, I'm sorry, were the trials not enough? Should I have been pushing more at your deepest, darkest fears?
No. I think we're good. Continue.
Right, thanks. Enough of the necessities. I think we're all more than ready to end this, and it would be against my nature to offer an alternative. Though, 11 against 1 isn't entirely fair, and I do believe Valencia said something about multiple people being unable to wield a single blade. So, Vincent Marshall Reed, this is it. The end of the game I gave you to break mine. The final battle of man versus God. Your loss is inevitable, but, well, that's the job of a soldier, isn't it? A soldier must fight and a soldier must die. Step forward. Wield the blade meant to kill gods and let's finish this.
Yeah, so about that.
What?
I don't have it.
What do you mean you don't have it?
I mean, I already told you I didn't want it. I'm not going to kill you, Love.
But you have to! That's the only way this story can end! You just went through the big castle with all these personal trials! You have to end it!
Yeah, and my resolve holds strong. It's not the only way the story can end, it's just the way you want this story to end. And I don't understand why. Why would you push us to become better people if you want us to kill you? What good person wants to kill the bad guy?
Well, that choice needs to be backed by good motivation. Remember, she's out to end the concept of choice. You have all the right reasons to kill her, Vincent.
Yeah, well, she doesn't have to end the concept of choice. We're doing things a different way.
We aren't going to accept her path if it will cause so much hurt. There are always other ways.
Belle's right. Come with us, Emmy. The story doesn't have to end this way, and you don't have to go it alone.
First of all, yeah, I do. Kind of part of the whole Black Star thing. And also, you guys cannot be serious. There's no fucking way we're doing this.
Oh, we are.
We've been over this! This place runs on stories. Story has roles. Not just this place. Everywhere runs on the roles the Black Stars have given us. We all have to play our parts, and I have to play mine.
This fucking incubation system is about... It's not about making Black Stars. It's about cultivating power and making something new. It's... You, yourself, have changed to become something new. You worked outside of your role. You did more. So personally, fuck what the Black Stars want. In the end, this place is more chaotic than any rules that they could possibly fucking have. You're limiting yourself.
That's spoken like a man who doesn't know the limits. I've already tried to be something different. I failed. This is all that's left.
You failed. Really? Did you? Do you still exist? Are you still alive? You didn't fail, you gave up.
I've accepted my role! Hurry up and accept yours!
No.
Fine! Then I guess you fail too! I already killed Yugo once. Wiping out all of you shouldn't be much of a problem for a god.
Do it then. Go ahead, fucking do it. You clearly don't need us anymore, and frankly, we're all very tired. Get on with it. That's what I fucking thought. You know why you won't? Because you're fucking human. Because no matter how many times you try to convince yourself otherwise, it doesn't change the fact of what you are. Of the emotions you have. Of the fucking moral conscience in the back of your head that makes you recognize how fucked everything you're doing is.
Stop, this isn't that kind of story.
You say that, but I mean, do I need to go through the entire list again? Face it, Miss M, with all due respect, you have a conscience. You've done kind things as it is.
No.
He's right. We've seen your humanity, your kindness, your emotions towards us. You've stopped everything to help us. Recall how you tried everything in your power to stop my demise?
Or how you guided me through my own story. You convinced me that the rope I would use on myself was the one that I could pull out of the hole I was in.
Stop, this isn't going to work. It can't work, stop.
Look, there's a bunch of us here who you ought to just have tortured, but you didn't. If you really were just a tool for the Black Stars, you couldn't have told a love story. My story. And survived.
Not to mention, you didn't need to apologize to any of us when you did. That was your choice. And look, even Junior agrees with all of this.
Even now, after all that's happened, we're here for you, Emmy.
Stop! I don't like this story, stop! This isn't the story I'm writing, stop!
Listen, even though you were mean, really mean, you still tried to protect me from getting hurt and getting killed, and you still ate ice cream and sat with me when I was sad, and I'll never forget that.
You're a puppet on strings that's being manipulated into a role that you don't need to play. And we're going to show you that. Steven, now! Cut her fucking loose!
Everyone has their part to play. Yours ends here.
No, fuck! God damn it, Steven!
Steven? What? But it was supposed to be Vinny. Why?
You fucking dick. I don't even know what you've done. As far as I know, you've just collapsed the void.
Your affection for her blinds you, Mr. Reed. I just saved the world.
Save the world? You're a monster. You're a monster!
No, Percy, it's done. Good job, Stephen.
What? No, not good job. I thought the plan was to cut the strings and appeal to her humanity.
Steven, what the hell, man?
I tried to help you. I told you. I trusted you.
Don't hold it against him, child. He's just doing whatever his director asks of him.
Oh, well, this is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
4 of us, actually.
It's the doctor! You were taken?
I'm not with them. The sociopath just chloroformed me and he threw me in a closet.
Whoa, wait. How the hell are all of you in the same room? What?
We're all different people, dipshit. The fact that we look completely different didn't clue you in.
Different in certain manners of speaking that would go far above your heads. But similar enough that us uniting towards a common goal was only reasonable.
This was planned. Of course, this was planned. We're on the same side here. If you wanted to stop the Black Star so badly, why wouldn't you let us in on that too?
Do you really think if I had any use for you people, other than pawns, I wouldn't have shown up and said so. You are footnotes in history. Useless little people whose absence would have gone unnoticed in the grand scheme. Why else would you have been chosen to be abducted?
Eat shit, you Castlevania fuck!
Guys, what's happening?
Okay. Long story short, Frenchie is a powerful sorcerer who keeps showing up and giving off super evil vibes, and the fact that multiple collective people are in the same room hasn't happened before because we thought they were all the same person.
Okay, alright. All in good. So why are you here?
Because I learned of a way to ascend to godhood and decided it would be mine.
Are you mad?
In case you haven't noticed, Miss M's bleeding out, and that bastard is the one who did the deed! We don't even know if that means he would qualify as being able to take over! Seems a little too late for you, don't you think?
The one bold enough to call herself Fate with such a limited view of it was a fool. She knew someone with as much power as me exists, running free in this void, but brushed me off as a simple annoyance. Still, she wasn't quite so foolish enough to allow someone like me to get anywhere near the Longinus Blade. Which is where Stephen comes in, doing precisely what I trained him to do all his life. Kill a god, and hand off its power to someone who wants it.
Wait. The monastery, the monks in Stephen's story, where he was raised, that was you!
Well, that makes sense as to why the monks were skimmed over.
Stephen, was any of that real? The memory loss, the burned down theater, the abandonments, you trying to be one of us. We trusted you! Was any of it real, or was it all lies?
What does it matter? I lie and speak in secondary realities as easily as you breathe.
No! We talked about this! It matters because you're your own person!
He's blatantly not, but go off, I guess.
Okay, Robotherapist, what was your part in this little scheme?
Well, first of all, I'm a cyborg therapist.
Semantics!
Semantics are important, you fucking dick! Precision is a vital part of any working system.
Yes. And as disgusting as this man is, he was the world's deadliest assassin. Useful enough for his knowledge, and a spare body to act as a sounding board.
I can hear you, you know.
I don't care. And all of that is about to be irrelevant. Dear Stephen never wanted the power of a god. All he wanted was some adoration. But I can simply take it from him. Your petty complaints will give way to bowing as I ascend.
As you ascend. You have no idea what you've done, do you? The power you're trying to grab fucked up that person beyond belief. You're trying to take it? What makes you think you're any different?
For one thing, I obviously have a stronger will than the regularly weeping wastrel on the ground. For another, what makes you think you are different, soldier? You never have been, despite all of your boasts and your pretending.
Boast and pretend? What are you talking about? I don't think I'm different. I'm just doing my damnedest anyway.
But he has us. And he'll always have us. He doesn't need power, none of us did. It's our own strengths that made us different. And we don't need to hide behind the title of God to prove that.
And so, where does that leave you? Do you plan to stop me? Might I remind you of what happened the last time we fought? Before I have the powers of a god. Even without that, my perfect little puppets would happily kill you all, one by one, if I gave the word. We already know what happens to little children ran through with blades. Would you care to see what happens to one ran through with a sword meant to kill gods?
Okay, Grace, with all due respect, I'm all for beating the crap out of these bastards, but look at us. I saw y'all get bodied by that dude after I died, and now He's got 2 other guys backing him up in the dock for leverage. We really need to pick our battles here.
Is this guy really that strong?
Oh, yeah. He's got plenty of magic. We haven't even seen the half of it yet.
That's what I thought. You see, you aim to play games, day after day, or the closest thing to days in here, scratching and whining for any progress. But you have been playing the wrong game all this time. You do not fight gods on their level. You drag them down and rip them apart. I, however, will not make her mistakes or yours. I will be something grander. A man worthy of holding fate in his hands. You lose, children.
Are you done?
You're alive. Disappointing.
Yeah, right. About that. Well, I appreciate you cutting my strings. I prefer things not stray too far from the original script. So you're quiet now. Ah, that's better. How's that for a stronger will, fucker? Looks like you're all finally marching to my tune. I'll have to test if I can finally kill you all permanently later, but I've got other business to attend to first. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. You okay, kiddo?
I'm okay.
Yeah, we're good. Thanks for shutting that pompous asshole up.
Yeah.
We're okay, but are we okay? We should be asking you.
You don't look so good yourself.
Oh, right, thanks for reminding me. No sense in having more than one hole in my chest. But yes, I'm fine. Better than fine, actually. Great job. You all played your part wonderfully.
Wait, played our part? What do you mean, played our part?
Well, this was always the plan, sort of. My execution was pretty clumsy, but first drafts usually are. Back when I gave up my humanity, I did it for 2 reasons. To save my friends, and to stop the Black Stars. So, I tried to give good endings, and I took on more souls than I was supposed to, because I thought if I gathered enough power, that would be enough. But it turns out good endings are impossible, and as for the power, it only works if I act according to my nature. And I was never very good at the nature part, so I just accepted I would never be enough. I tried to enjoy this prison, because that's all there was. But then Vinny woke up, and you all woke up, and you all burned so brightly, and little by little things changed when I thought they couldn't, and I was never enough. But for all of you, I could try. I could try the only way I knew how.
So this was never about killing you. This was always about cutting your strings.
Well, of course it was. You all pretty much figured it out. The Longinus Blade is just another part of the cycle. It could never kill me. Killing me, in this sense, is just completing the circle. Your little group writing exercise was part of the plan.
Was it always the plan for everyone to bring me back?
Well, it's not like they could summon the Longinus Blade without you. I thought I could substitute with Steven, but you can see how that worked. Turns out the Void rejected him, which I guess makes sense. He and the rest were never part of the story I wrote. I never planned for them, so I never knew how to fit them in. I'm not quite sure how they got here. Maybe I had a stray thought somewhere I forgot to erase. A story is just pieces of the writer, after all. I guess that's what I get for neglecting this self-hatred of mine. That's probably what stabbed me in the back. But a human can never beat a god. Not really. Nor a god's errant thoughts. Vincent may not have been the one to cut my strings like I wanted, but you all still came together to reach the ending. That's good enough. Why are you smiling?
I knew you cared.
Of course I do. You're all I have. What's a story without its characters, right? The island is always defined by whatever god she wants made. And she wanted a writer. So when my incubation cycle began, Ib became defined by stories. So the logical thing was to let you all make your own, but the ending was already written. Regardless of who did the deed, it was always going to close this particular circle.
I figured this was already written. At the very least, I just wanted to make my own twist and save you.
Well, this is saving me, don't you see? My strings are cut! Not quite in the way I wanted, but, well, that's easy to edit out, right? I wanted this big tragedy where I asked for death but received freedom instead, and you've always been smarter than I gave you credit for. Honestly, I shouldn't have told anyone about the cycle at all. I should have just let the thing about the weapons slip, kept playing my part. This whole thing nearly fell to pieces because I wasn't doing that for a while. But I wanted... well, it doesn't matter what I wanted. Maybe I'm the one betraying myself in the end, but that's all this is. It's just a story in a world where we're all just stories.
And how do you know this isn't just part of their plan?
Well, for one thing, I've been bending the rules this whole time. Kept more souls than I was supposed to, built more power than Aletheus or Baku ever did. And that means I can finally do what I was meant to do. I'm gonna fix everything. I'm gonna be a black star in the sky. The last one. The only one.
You're going to get rid of Sonos?
And Baku?
Oh yes, absolutely. I'm going to get rid of all of them.
Wait, you're using the god power to destroy the other gods? That's crazy talk. What'll happen to literally everything in the universe? What's gonna...
I'll rewrite everything to make it work, obviously. Why are you worried?
And you'll destroy the concept of choice. And leave me... as one of them.
Well, the first part is true, at least. If I'm eliminating the concept of choice, I just have to eliminate the concept of choice for gods as well. So I'll just make it so the cycle doesn't exist anymore, obviously.
I don't believe you. How could I believe you?
Well, I guess I deserve that. I wanted things to be different, but this isn't that kind of story. As I said, the power only works if I follow my nature. And that nature is rotten through and through. A being that does not and cannot care about humanity. In order to use this power, I have to take away the concept of choice. But that's good. That means I can make it so none of you will have a bad ending ever again. I'm going to save everyone.
I mean, wanting everyone to never have a bad ending on the surface, that seems all well and good, but, I mean...
But
well,
why does it have to be you and only you that saves everyone?
Because this is the only way I can make everything I've done right. I know I've hurt everyone so much. Even now, that's what I'm doing. I know that. Taking away your choice, rewriting everything, changing everything into the story I want. That's wrong, and that's all it will ever be. But as long as it ends with me forcing a good ending, even if it's bittersweet, it has to be good. I know I'm not good, but this one thing can be good.
How would you know what's good for everyone? You can't possibly make all perfect decisions.
Well, I've spent all this time with humans like you, and I was... I was human myself once. I think I have enough of a taste of it. This will be the last tragedy. And then none of you will hurt again. You get it, right? I'm doing this for all of you. You understand? Please. Please just tell me you understand.
No. You're doing it for you.
I should have known. Oh well.
Lottie.
That's not my name and you are quiet. You know, it's a good name. The one you gave me. But what kind of god is named Charlotte? It's too small for what I need to do. And I'm sorry about that, and everything else. But you can't judge me anyway. None of you can. I'm a god. I'm not human. You're all wrong. I will never be human. Once I've ascended, I'll rewrite it all. So none of you will remember this anyway. Only the audience will remember. And even they aren't beyond my reach anymore. So, let's begin the ending. I am the void given breath. I am the... I'm pretty sure I told you all to be quiet. I'm kinda in the middle of a speech here. Okay, stop, this is getting annoying. Why isn't this working? Do you mind? I am the living embodiment of fate, and I am telling you to stop! Stop! Okay, fine. Doc, you're the least obnoxious option here. What's the problem?
Can't stop. Can't stop. Something's moving me. It hurts. It hurts. Cassie, I'm home!
What?
Oh my god, it has been so long since I've been able to show my face around here. I see you've done something with your hair.
Stop.
Oh my god, you're going through a midlife crisis? That's adorable! Also super early for a little baby guy.
What are you... First of all, nobody invited you. Second of all, I am in the middle of ascending here. Do you fucking mind?
Yeah, actually, I mind a lot. It's why I'm here in the first place. Second of all, you are being a very rude host, not introducing me to your catatonic friends.
They're not catatonic. They're just forcibly silenced so I can do my monologue uninterrupted, which I would like to get back to. Thank you very much.
So hi,
Hey!
everyone! Y'all must be so confused by all those pretenders to the throne. I'm the god of chaos. I'm the boogeyman the Black Stars check for under their beds at night. I'm the proverbial spanner in the works of reality.
Okay, cut it out. We don't have time for this. Great, you're the chaos god, spanner in the works, but you're not part of this story, okay? This story is about how I am the one who's going to ascend and destroy the Black Stars, and I don't need your dumb hipster hair getting in my way. Now shoot, we can talk other gods once I'm done dealing with mine.
Oh no! Being told to go away! My only weakness! How did you know? Fucking idiot. Let me guess. Snapping your fingers and hoping for the best was your plan against the Black Stars, let alone other gods? Let's put aside for right now that they gave you those powers. You are punching far above your weight class, honey. Your little finger magic may affect human stories. I sure as hell ain't human. I look mostly human right now because I'm playing nice. You want me to stop playing nice? Or do you want to be a gracious host?
Being a gracious host involves inviting someone in, you asshole. I sealed off the void and I haven't seen you in a millennia. How the fuck did you even get in?
Oh, Cassie.
Stop calling me that.
I have been in here the whole time, Cassie. I couldn't show my face, not directly. Too obvious, and I would have called down your gay deer and whale dads. But I've been here. And since you pulled the blinds on him, I could be as loud as I fucking wanted! And things have been real wild since I got here. Haven't you seen my adorable smiling face? It's been everywhere! It's been great. And then you locked out your mom and left open the window. You literally put up defenses against the last people who could stop me. Hey, shh. You remember your dear dad talking about this place falling to chaos? He was literally talking about me. What? You think he decided to use a bunch of bullshit metaphors? It was me! All along, Harry.
They mentioned chaos and you did occasionally show up, but I guess I didn't really seem like a big deal and I didn't want to think I could handle things and, listen, I was busy focusing on the cosmic nightmare that is my family, which, again, is, first of all, super my business and not yours, and I am still going to stop them, so...
Oh, honey.
Honey? Excuse me?
The check engine light's been on for 4 seasons. Remember when you had the sexy Brutal soundtrack and it played the fucking clown music in the middle of everyone pushing and shoving each other out of the way to deliver emotional monologues? Me. Remember when the Reality Island Mansion announcer broke, so I had to take him out back and shoot him?
What?
Me, obviously. You owe me for the shotgun, by the way. That was expensive.
No, what? No.
You know how the whole universe decided you were into clowns?
Oh my fucking god.
I know you're not into clowns. You hate clowns, but you can never escape them now. You remember the doot-doot-doos?
I wish I could forget.
Oh, God. I love the doot-doot-doos. Even without all that, I still had the meat puppets around here.
Dare I ask?
You do! You see the flopped-over science man and his guts spilled out in front of you?
That was my gift to you. I got bored and dropped him off with you. How the fuck did you miss that? Then, when you were busy asking if you were live and setting notifications to disturb, I took direct control of the piles of goo in front of you, like more than once. Then I let them go hang around and do whatever when I was too busy elsewhere. Oh, hang on. Let me illustrate. I think there's still working parts around here.
Hey there, Cassie! What? I'm Dr. McDoctor. Howdy. I do science. Everyone else is a big old stupid. Especially you. I'm here to mess with you because you're playing the game of gods, but you lost because you're a dumb bitch, Cassie.
Stop calling me that! I told you not to call me that. That's not my name.
Really? Oh, right. What are you going with? Casilda? No. That weird fanfic bullshit? You know, like, my name is not Greg, it is Gregorius von Steinstein, and I am hero of man. Yeah, no, you're not fooling anyone. Cassie is literally your name. You were making it pretty obvious. I mean, Cassington, St. Casilda's Hospital, Casilda's Point, Cassie's Killers, which was a band name, but it still fits the pattern. I could go on here, but I'd rather let the audience go back and figure out what was there for themselves. You are not a subtle writer. You need an editor.
No, I didn't. That's not my name. It's not. I don't need an editor. I am the editor. Now get out before I...
You what? You do fucking what? Go on! I'm all ears, writer and editor. What is your big creative idea to stop me and rewrite reality? Yeah, that's what I thought. So fucking typical of little baby gods. You talk a big game, but you have nothing! No power, no plan, and no hope. Oh, wait, hang on. Unlike you, I have some pattern recognition. Let me guess. This is the part where you deny there's a problem and say everything's fine through your tears, right?
No.
Oh, my bad. We're at the part where you deny the plainly obvious in front of you as if that makes it go away. And next comes the part where you get real quiet and then mutter a swear.
Fuck.
That's an appropriate response. Now this is gonna hurt. You keep saying you're the void given breath. Well, I just took that void and that breath. Story's mine now. Don't worry, I'm still gonna end it. The only way any cosmic horror story can end. But hey, look at the bright side. The cosmic horror's gonna get wiped out too. Bye-bye, Cassie. Have fun playing at the little kids' table again. So hi there, chat. You've probably got a whole lot of questions. I know, that was like 6 plot twists right there. Listen, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just the new boss. The new, cool boss. We got a mid-season break. I can figure out what all the controls on this island doohickey do. And we can come back to some more fun games of blood and death. That's why you watch this show, right? So all your faves can suffer. Rest assured, they will. Don't touch that dial. And that's game. Yeah, I'm gonna get some nachos.
Oh, no. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Why does everything suddenly smell like pizza?